Wow, moment Umahi celebrates victory over his presidential screening. It's just a screening, not the primary. He has just been qualified by the court to partake in the screening or in the primary election, not the primary. Do you understand? So the jubilation should be less. It should be less. The end is what justifies the means. Just like what's his name? Wike was also qualified to partake in the primary election. So is Atiku. But what happened at the end? Who was elected to represent PDP? Is it not Atiku? So all those efforts of being declared qualified and all of that became what? A waste. Becomes a waste. So that is not, we can't just tag that to be a victory. You understand? Yes, we can't tag that to be a victory. Let's quickly check the content, my dear listeners. This is Evening News. The governor of Ebonyi State, Engineer Dave Umahi, has been declared and cleared by the Presidential Screening Committee to contest the All Progressive Congress APC presidential primary slated for June 6 to 8, 2022. Iberi TV reports that if Governor Umahi emerges in the primary, he would contest the general election to become the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The presidential screening is taking place at Transcorp Hilton Hotel, Abuja, on Monday, May 30th and 31st, 2022. Governor Dave Umahi is one of the frontline APC presidential aspirants whose developmental strides in economy in Ebonyi State speaks volume for him. With Engineer Umahi's proven track records, it is believed that he can transform both the economy, security and infrastructural deficits of Nigeria, having proven his capacity, sagacity, and prudent financial management with the meager resources that are entrusted in his hand in Ebonyi State. Those who never visited Ebonyi State within the past 7 years would surely miss their way at their visit. Many have inquired if Umahi has a money printing machine installed in Ebonyi State, which other states are not privy to have. Others have sought to know the actual secret behind the magic that Umahi has done within the shortest period under his watch. But Umahi has maintained that his magic is simply patriotism. His desire to get the state working, his desire to transform Ebonyi from dust of the nation to a state that can comfortably compete with other development states in the country. They simply described the state capital as the Dubai of Nigeria. Governor Umahi has several critical projects to his credit, including the best and most beautiful medical university in Nigeria, the King David University of Medical Science, the Ebonyi State International Shopping Mall, President Buhari International Airport, St. Margaret Umahi International Market, the new government house, 15 twin flyover, more than 600 roads on concrete pavement, industrial clusters, the Olympic Stadium, waste-to-wealth recycling plant, etc. The country is currently charged and is waiting for proof of the practice of equity and fairness, and it is believed that the true practice of equity and fairness is when the plum job rotate between all the 6 zones that made up the country. In its practice, only the southeast and northeast have been unlucky to take a shot at the plum job, and Governor Umahi is generally accepted as the most credible aspirant from the southeast zone who will win the 2022 election for the party for the reason of his antecedent and the proof of the practice of equity and fairness in Nigeria. Just like I said, it's not by mouth, it's not by being proved to be qualified, it is by being able to succeed during the primary, and after the primary, the election proper. It's not going to be easy. I'm telling you, it's not going to be easy, but what I'll just say is that the celebration should be less. All these that have just been uplisted to say, truth of a truth, are the things that the government of Umahi have been able to provide. Umahi did well anyway, but he still indirectly embezzled the state fund. My listeners, I tell you that with what he has on record, he has a better chances of representing the Southeast, but he has to prove himself. You understand? He has to prove himself. So with what has just been uplifted, my dear listeners, I don't know what you equally think. What do you think? How true is what I've just been listed? Do you have a better idea? Let's hear from you. Let's know what you personally think too. So whatever it is, don't forget, your comments are very, very important. Don't forget to leave them below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos.